Hello, good morning everyone. Myself Amir Sheikh from Shri Hingolambika Ayurvedic Medical College, Kalaburgi. So today I am dealing with Karn, means ear. Karna is a sense organ. It is one among the five sense organ which we call indriyas. Indriya definition: shareera-Sayuktam jnana-karnam iti indriyam. Indriya means Atma or soul. It is a instrument for getting a knowledge. Overall meaning of Indriya is the source of Atma to perceive true knowledge. Then types. There are three types of Indriya: Karma Indriya, Jnana Indriya, Ubhyatmaka. In Karma Indriya there are five types. In Jnanendriya there are also five types, and Ubhyatmakam there is one type. Shrotendriya, Karnendriya. Definition: in modern aspect, Karnendriya means ear, as it helps to hearing sound waves. It is known to be Shrotendriya. Derivation: Tatra khat khani deho asmina Shrotam Shabdo Vivektata. The derivation of ear is from Akash Mahabuddha. Synonyms: Shrotro, Karna. Quantity: Karna Chatur Angulan. Pramana of ear is 4 anguli. Karna Sandhi, joints in ear. Shrotra Shunghatkeshu Shankhavarta. In modern aspect, Shankhavarta Sandhi means incudo-stapedial joint. These joints are just like a shell, Shankha. That's why they are known to be Shankhavarta. These joints are spiral and cut. Tympanic membrane and manubrium of malleus and incus. These are the joints present in the ear. Karna Shrotasira. Karna Shrotasira means veins in ear. According to Shushrut, there are four types of siras in ear. There are as follows: first, Vatvaha sira; second, Pittavaha sira; third, Kafavaha sira; fourth and the last, Raktavaha sira. Karna Shrit Dhamanya. Shabd Vahe Due. According to Shushruta, each ear has one artery. The name of that artery is Shabdavahini Dhamani, which is very important because any injury or cut to this sira leads to Badhirya. Karna Shrota Marma. These are two types of Marma according to Ayurveda. There are as follows: first, Vidhur Marma, and second, Shrunghatak Marma. First, Vidhur Marma Sthana. It is situated at posterior inferiorly prakar types Snayu Marma according to Shushruta Acharya. Second, Vaikalya Marma according to Ashtanga Hridaya Marma. Taruma on this part leads to abnormality in function. Sankhya numbers. These marma are 2 in number. Praman quantity. Ardhanguli. Vidh Lakshana injury causes. Badhirya deaf. Shrunghatak Marma Sthana Talu Sthana, where there is union of siras or srotas of ear, nose, eyes and tongue. Clinical evaluation of effect of Kapikachu Ghanvati on age-related sensory neural deafness. Prakar type Sadhya Pranhar Marma. Taroma on this leads to death. Structure of ear. There are three parts of ear. They are as follows: first, external ear; then second, middle ear; and last one, third, inner ear. First, external ear. The outer ear is the external portion of the ear, and includes the fleshy visible pinna, the ear canal, and the outer layer of the eardrum. Auricle or pinna. It is a part seen on the temporal surface. It is cartilaginous and covered by the skin. The lower part of the pinna is soft and consists of connective tissue known as lobule. The large depression in concha leads into external meatus. External meatus. It conducts sound waves. It is S-shaped canal which is about 24 mm long. The medial two-third is bony part, 16 cm. It is formed by tympanic plate of the temporal bone. Remaining one-third is cartilaginous part, 8 cm, which is C-shaped. Tympanic membrane. It is a thin, translucent partition between the external acoustic meatus and the middle ear. Shape. It is oval in shape. Measurements is 9 into 10 mm. It is placed obliquely and it is made up of 3 layers. First, outer cuticular layer. Second, middle fibrous layer. And third and the last, inner mucous layer. Second, middle ear. The middle ear lies between the outer ear and the inner ear. It consists of an air-filled cavity called the tympanic cavity and includes the 3 ossicles and their attaching ligaments, the auditory tube and the round and oval window. It communicates interiorly with nasopharynx through the auditory tube and posteriorly with the mastoid antrum. Ear ossicles. First, malleus. It is like hammer. It is largest ear ossicle. It has the rounded head. It articulates with body of incus. The neck of the malleus is related to the choroida tympanic membrane. Second, incus. It is like anvil. It resembles like a molar tooth. Its body bears an articular surface which articulates with the head of malleus. Its tip bears a lentiform nodule which articulates with the head of the stapes. Third, stapes. It is shaped like a stirrup. It is the smallest bone in the body. It is the most medially placed ear ossicle. It has a small head which articulates with the incus. The narrow neck of stapes provides insertion of tendon of stapedius. Joints in the middle ear. Number 1. Incudo-mellular joint, saddle type of joint. Second, incudo-stoidal joint, ball and socket. Both the joints are synovial joints surrounded by capsular ligaments. Inner ear. The inner ear sits within the temporal bone in a complex cavity called the bony labyrinth. It is made up of bony labyrinth and membranous labyrinth. Bony labyrinth is made up of 3 parts. First, cochlea. It resembles the shell of a common snail. It forms the anterior part of the bony labyrinth. It has conical central axis around which cochlear canal makes 2 or 3/4 turns. The vestibular apparatus is composed of 3 semicircular canals and the otolith, the organ consisting of the saccule and utricle. Each semicircular canal lies in a different plane at right angles to each other. The membranous canals are suspended in the perilymph of the bony canals. The base of canals is swollen and is called ampulla, which contains a projecting ridge called crista ampullaris which has hair cells. The saccule and utricle contain a projecting ridge called macula. The crista and macula are the specific receptors of the vestibular apparatus. These are responsible for maintenance of balance of the body and posture. Ear contains both receptors that respond to movements of the head and receptors that convert sound waves into nerve impulses. Impulses from both types of receptors are transmitted via the vestibular cochlear 8th cranial nerve to the brain for interpretation. Second, vestibule. It is a central part of the bony labyrinth. It lies middle to the middle ear cavity. Third, semicircular canal. There are three bony semicircular canals. They lie posterior superior to the vestibule. Each canal describes two-thirds of a circle and is at one end to form the ampulla. Membranous labyrinth. It is complicated but continuous closed cavity filled with endolem. The epithelium membrane of this labyrinth are specialized to form receptors for sound and for static balance and for kinetic balance. Functions of the ear. Hearing. The eardrum vibrates when sound waves enter the ear canal. Ossicles. Three tiny bones including the stapes, the smallest bone in the body, pass vibrations to the oval window which is membrane at the entrance to the inner ear. Balance. Balance is achieved through a combination of the sensory organ in the inner ear, visual input and information received from receptors in the body, especially around joints. The information processed in the cerebellum and cerebral cortex of the brain allows the body to cope with changes in speed and the direction of the head. Thank you so much for listening my presentation. Thanks to Swarni ma'am for giving me opportunity to present the topic. I hope all of you enjoy the video and it was a great experience for me also. Thank you ma'am. Thank you so much all of you.